Generating and creating graphs. To generate something means to make a graph. So there are some steps you need to follow when you're about to make a graph. The first thing you need to do is take a survey. What's a survey, Ms. Thomas? A survey is a question that you ask others. An example of that would be, what is your favorite sport? You could ask someone, what is your favorite movie? You could ask them, how many pets do they have? And so on. Sometimes they will give you the answers. They'll tell you how many pets they have or how many children are in their family. But sometimes you can provide choices. For instance, football, soccer, basketball, baseball, or gymnastics would be examples of sports that they could choose from. Then you create a tally chart. A tally chart just helps you count the responses that you are getting and keep track of it. So if you ask and 5 people said that they like football, you would just simply mark that down in the tally marks, and you would keep tallying until you ask every single person the question and all of them had a choice. The third column is used to write down the total of your tally marks. So this is called a chart or a table that you're using. The third thing is to create a graph. There are different types of graph that you have. You have a bar graph, a pictograph, or a picture graph, a line graph, a pie graph, or a pie chart. Pictograph sometimes uses what's called a key. And a key is used to show how many one picture represents. For example, if I wanted to use baseballs as part of my key, I know that one baseball equals the response that 2 students gave. So if 2 students is 1, then I only need to use 2.5 balls for football because 5 people chose football in our example above. If you look at our tally chart, you see 5 people chose football. So when I put 1 ball here, that represents 2 people, and then another ball represents 2 people. So altogether that's 4. And then to represent 1 person, I would use a half of a ball. And so that's how you use a key. Sometimes the picture may represent 5 or just 1 of something, and that's okay too. And so this is the steps to the process to generating and creating a graph. Make sure you pay attention to all parts of it.